Okay. Some instrument cases are placed on the shelf. Smells something moldy. Okay, that's still the same.
Yoshi.
There's a glass door cabinet. Horikoshi seemed to be rummaging through this thing earlier. Oh, okay. Inside, I find an open key box among some music books. There's a row of keys inside the box. Most of them seem to be keys for instrument cases. However, there's a key missing. I have no way of knowing what it was for. Did Horikoshi take it with her?
Yoshi.
On the shelf are music textbooks and sheet. These specialized books. Okay. Nothing else here. Oh. The school will be closing shortly. All students, please promptly vacate the school grounds for today. Is this it already? Mr. Yashiki, let's go back to the infirmary and plan out what we're going to investigate tonight. Okay. It really does take entirely too long to get back here. Now that school's closed, the building will empty out soon, but our investigation will only truly begin at night. I should reconvene with the member I left behind and start getting ready for tonight. Welcome back, Yashiki. It's going to get dark soon. Spirits appear once the sun sets. First, I'd like to organize all the information we've gathered before we get going tonight. Understood. First things first. Mister, are you in here? Oh, it's Moya. I think. A young girl in a sailor uniform enters the infirmary.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Yeah, it is. Hey yo, I've come to help. Goodness, you too, Moya? Hehe, I told me everything. I'm an occult writer, so there's no way I'd just let this case pass me by. She's Moya Watanabe, a mark bearer and a student who attends a different school. A fan of occult things, she's also been working as an editor for an occult magazine. Our editor-in-chief's also looking forward to the Spirit Doctor's new mission. How many times have I told you? Can it with that nickname? Oh boo, don't be so mad about it. The chief and I came up with that name. Anyways, how's the Departed investigation going? I share the information I've gotten with the 3 mark bearers. Cute. Is Hanako Akai really Hanako of the toilet? No doubt about it in my mind. She was bullied pretty badly. Her bullying took place in the old building's restroom. She got insulted through graffiti, was made to drink milk that she hated, and then forced to wear the original Hanako's outfit. In the end, she killed herself while holding a massive amount of resentment. The ones who antagonized her were Toshihiko Izumi and his tag-along. They were both members of the brass band club. They started bullying her because Izumi didn't get selected to perform the school song on piano. Oh my god, they're the worst. And that Izumi kid was killed by Hanako last night. So she wants to get vengeance for being bullied into suicide? Probably. Her previous target, Ribbon, was involved in the bullying too. Right up to here, everything makes sense. But I don't understand why model, Horikoshi, is now being targeted. They were supposed to be best friends. There's a rumor that Horikoshi didn't stop the bullies, despite knowing what they were doing. Something must have happened between them. Didn't the rumor also say Hanako keeps repeating the phrase, "give it back"? Hanako must be searching for something. Yeah, that. We still have no clue what it is. Well, we can summarize the case pretty easily. Quite a few mysteries still linger. Should we fail to solve the mystery and cleanse her of her resentment, Horikoshi will die. Understood. Thank you. Diamond finishes talking and hangs up his phone. Bad news, Yasuki. I just asked Horikoshi's homeroom teacher to check if she made it home safely. Looks like she hasn't returned yet. What the hell? Where is she now? No way. Did she go to the old building? Why the old building? Do you have an idea, mister? Why would Horikoshi head to the old building? To meet Hanako. She wants to see Hanako. Suddenly, I recall what Horikoshi said in the music equipment storage room. Because there's something I want to tell her. Yep. If I'm able to do that, I wouldn't mind being killed by her. That's right. If she believes the notice is telling the truth, she probably sees this as a chance to meet Hanako. Oh my goodness. In a normal situation, telling Horikoshi Hanako is targeting Model would be taken as a warning, but in this case, that might have backfired. We need to hurry. Wait a minute, mister. As much as I want to investigate with you, my boss warned me to be careful since it's so dangerous. Because of that, I've decided to support you in a different way. How so? You see, Mrs. Yasuoka's entrusted me with handling sacred objects. You can use these things in your investigation. Sacred objects? You know, sacred objects are items that are filled with spiritual energy. Just by having them on you, you'll have better luck. You'll be protected from all kinds of misfortune and harm. But before you can use them, you need to collect items that have spiritual power. Mrs. Yasuoka said those items are called lost souls. Oh, okay. And where can I find them? Like cursed places or spots that aren't spiritually stable. Spiritually unstable spots, huh? Maybe I can find some around this school. This place is basically cursed by the departed, which makes it pretty spiritually unstable. Bring any lost souls here if you find them. I'll use them to charge whatever sacred objects you need. Acquiring lost souls and sacred objects. Lost souls can be found by exploring the school and its surroundings. Sacred objects can be obtained through the trade option in the infirmary. Okay. Also, lost souls have the ability to increase your spiritual state. My spiritual... what? This is also something that I learned from Mrs. Yasuoka. Humans have spiritual states. Your spiritual state will grow if you come in contact with these lost souls. Mrs. Yasuoka said your body might have that characteristic. Leveling up. Oh my god, what? Yashiki and others' spiritual status can level up after you've obtained a certain amount of lost souls. Oh no, I might need a walkthrough. By leveling up, your maximum spirit will increase. You can check your current level through the menu. Let me repeat that once again. The point is, if you collect lost souls, your spiritual state will increase and you can obtain sacred objects. Being prepared for anything that might happen during your exploration is crucial, so try to inspect as many likely areas as possible to find those lost souls. Okay. Leveling up and acquiring lost souls will help you out during your investigation. Gather lost souls while exploring. Okay. The character Moe Watanabe has been added to the character file. Sorry, let me move my OBS. In a stupid space. Alright. You need lost souls to draw out the power of the sacred object. They're usually found around places with... okay. I'm pressing the wrong button. Should I take Damon with me? Diamond? I just feel like I haven't needed him. And I feel like maybe I'll need him now. Okay, let's save it. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we're going to the old building now, right? Other options beside new building are now available to choose when leaving the special building. Okay, this will help you move to the connecting corridor more conveniently. Take note that there are times you'll be able to use this feature. Okay, good. Oh my god, I could have been doing this whole time, maybe? Okay, let's go. Us manly men together. Oh. I was the only one who got hit. Okay, ugh. What's wrong, Yasuki? You didn't hear that? The sound of a bell. I didn't hear anything. What is that? What Diamond sees is... oh, it's this again. Something standing there. Does it look that scary? I guess it does. It looked weirdly 3D in the other one. It looks better here. Thin body, disproportionately large head, inordinate number of mouths and eyes, that grass sickle. It's the departed. Let us exchange vows, my dear husband. I've been hiding here. I've been watching you. A crackling voice booms inside of my head. It feels extremely uncomfortable, like a mass of dirt is being stuffed into my skull, crushing my mind. This is so weird because Hanako is like what we're trying to do, but like we haven't really talked about the departed much. I feel like throwing up. My consciousness is fading. Tonight is no exception. I shall watch you endure your fear and confront Hanako. Is this like the overarching bad? Because there's always like an overarching bad that's like kind of present through everything. Yeah. The departed has disappeared. Oh no, I need to sneeze. Are you alright, Diamond? I need it. The sneeze finally came and it was horrible. Diamond doesn't respond. Diamond simply stares blankly at the area where the departed was, looking like the empty husk of a person. Snap out of it, Diamond. Huh? She... Diamond finally returns to their senses. Don't tell me that was the departed. So that's the departed. Did you hear their voice? Voice, you say? No, I didn't hear it. I see. I heard it very clearly, though. The departed was talking directly to me. What did they say? I tell Diamond what the departed said. Let us exchange vows, my dear husband. I've been hiding here. I've been watching you. Tonight is no exception. I shall watch you endure your fear and confront Hanako. Husband? Were they referring to you, Yashiki? I think so. I don't know why, but the departed is obsessed with me. It's so funny that after a night he's like, this thing's obsessed with me. I don't think he's wrong per se. I just think that like he has no evidence that this thing hasn't done this to other people or isn't currently doing this to other people. They want me to confront Hanako tonight. Why? Diamond lets out a string of wheezing coughs. I'm guessing he's probably shaken. After encountering a spirit like that, anyone would be rattled. Both the departed and Hanako must be in the old building now. Most likely. Hey, Yashiki. Don't laugh, but I literally can't keep my feet from shaking. How about you? Oh, dude, I'm terrified, dude. Yeah, totally. Glad to know I'm not the only wimp here. Solidarity, wimp bros. Let's get going, Diamond. Diamond nods at my words. Or let's go back to the infirmary. Go get my health back. I don't think I'll need it. I jiggle the handle of the door leading to the old building. And just like last night, the door swings open. This door that should have been locked has been open 2 days in a row now. This can't be a coincidence. Someone must have unlocked it. And there's only one person I can think of who'd be responsible for that. The departed is luring their victims to the old building. Ugh. As much as the upcoming threat makes me feel weak at the knees, this is not the time to get hesitant and apprehensive. So this is the old building. Why does this place smell so moldy? Yeah, it's probably like the worst person to take with me. I didn't think about that. Be careful, Diamond. This place is the spirit's domain. I know. So where shall we begin, Yashiki? I'd say somewhere with strong ties to the spirit. Rumor said Akai was bullied in the girls' restroom in this building. Looks like the best choice then. Yeah, let's explore the girls' restroom. We may be able to find Horikoshi if we track down Hanako, considering Horikoshi wants to meet her. Okay, I mean, I guess that's a good idea. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, my throat was bad. Okay, so we're going into the female restroom, right? Am I looking at this again? I don't know. Oh yeah, you did. Akai on the mirror. I'm not looking at the toilet again. I like how he puts his hands in his pockets. A scraping sound is coming from inside. You must have heard that too, Yashiki. What are you gonna do? Open the door. I'm gonna take some mental damage here, I can feel it. Oh no. What is this? I find a broken mop on the floor. This definitely wasn't here last night. Ugh. I can smell rotten milk from this mop. Someone must have used it to clean up and didn't rinse it out afterwards. Horikoshi said something about milk, right? Akai hated milk, and Izumi used to force her to drink it as part of his bullying. I have a feeling it may be related to the case. Like, maybe Akai had to vomit and this mop was used to clean up? That seems plausible. Even so, why is this mop here now? Izumi was killed in this restroom just last night. Is his spirit wandering and telling us to avenge him with this mop? There's just no way. I laugh at the ridiculous scenarios my mind is conjuring up. One thing's for sure, Hanako considered this mop an accursed item. That may help us in the future. This is a bad item then, yeah. Honestly, I'd prefer not to use this, but I may have to if I want to survive this encounter. I am not using it. What is this? I find a torn notebook page near the mop. Now looked into it, and it looks like we can use the piano in the old building's music room. That'll be our meeting place from tomorrow on. Now found... Is this Naomi? Like, a nickname? Now found a cassette player, so we listened to the school song again. The melody's nice, but the lyrics are eh. So we both decided to make our own version. I'll compose the new melody, and now we'll handle the lyrics. I got chosen to perform as the piano accompaniment for the recital, yay! All the practice at the old building paid off. Thanks now. Okay. Looking at the content, I'm guessing this is part of Hanako Akai's diary. If that's so, then now in here must be Naomi Horikoshi. The two of them used to sneak into the music room in the old building to hang out. Why'd they have to sneak around? Should I look in that last one? I bet there's cool things with jump scares on. I just can't. There's weird noises. This is the front entrance of the old building. The shoe lockers are covered in dust. One of the shoe lockers is half open. This probably isn't used anymore. That kind of makes me curious. Don't hurt me. I open the shoe locker. Several insects come out of the locker. I can't see them very well, but their bodies are long. Are they centipedes or something? What an unpleasant jack-in-the-box. Is that all it is? Despite my hesitation, I have to inspect it further. I reach into the dark shoe locker. What was that? Suddenly, my fingers bump into something. Ugh. I pick it up. It's an eerie tooth. I feel an eerie chill running through my palm. Could it be? Is this one of the lost souls Moe talked about? Huh. I better keep it then. Oh, I obtained my first lost soul. Okay. Collect lost souls' eerie teeth and exchange them for sacred objects in the infirmary. Okay. Keep an eye out for lost souls to give yourself an advantage in the game and unlock all information. Okay. There's an old bulletin board with nothing posted on it. This board's quite old, huh? Even though there doesn't seem to be anything on it, I can't help but feel nervous once I start examining it more closely. Oh wait, there's something there. Let me back in. I think there's something in there. Here. I opened the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. Never mind. Not surprised. This place isn't used anymore. Yeah, but I just found a tooth in a shoe locker, so you never know. Cool. I opened the cleaning cupboard to find a pair of old rubber gloves. Oh, they're dirty, though there aren't any holes in them, which means they're still usable. I'm sure as we continue our investigation, we're going to run into situations where we need to handle something dangerous, which means that these gloves will come in handy. I'll be taking these. There's something wrong with my throat today. Agreed. Their owner's probably forgotten all about them anyway. Old rubber gloves. I do like these ambient noises. I just wish they didn't lump all jump scares in with like little creepy things happening in the corner of your eye, you know what I mean? Oh, what the fuck? What is this? For some reason, there's a pile of desks inside of the classroom. What's going on? This is obviously out of the ordinary. Are you going to examine it, Yashiki? Sure.
Yoshi.
Desks are stacked up to the ceiling. It's not a student's prank. I don't even think it's the work of a human. Just at that moment, a breeze blows from the compartment below. A cold, musty wind. Is there something there? You really have no fear? I wouldn't say that. I put my arm into the compartment and blindly flail about. My fingertips brush across something cold. What happened, Yashiki? Don't worry about it. I was just surprised. I grab the cold object and pull it out. What is it? Oh. It's an eerie tooth. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, what is that outside? Looks like a... Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like a kitsune. There's something resembling a beast beyond the window. Looking closely at it, it looks like a fox statue. Looks like the guardian fox at Inari Shrine. It's unusual to see something like this at a school. Gotta keep an eye on that, I guess. I open the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. Alright. Now this is the end. I guess I gotta go upstairs after this, but I think I'm gonna check. Should I check the music room and the boys' restroom before I go upstairs? I think I should. The music room was important, so I feel like I should go there for that. And the boys' room, because who knows. I just don't want to miss anything. Should have gone in here first. My face is reflected in the dirty mirror. Relax, Hanako, the toilet isn't behind you. Thanks. Urinal? The urinals are dirty and riddled with mold. The rank smell assaults my nostrils. The toilet bowl kind of smells like ammonia. That's not all that surprising, considering that it's not used. Are there only 2 stalls in here? I hear the sound of water. Where is it coming from? Is the sound of water coming from the toilet? The sound stopped. What in the world is going on? What was that sound just now? It sounded like Izumi. Oh shit. Is his spirit wandering around the area or something? What is this? There's something in the water at the bottom of the toilet bowl. A small item is resting in the filthy water. Do I use the rubber gloves? Oh. Putting on the old rubber gloves, I decide to stick my... Oh, hey, it's good we didn't go here. Looks like I took -2. I pick up the small item from the toilet and wipe off the grime with a handkerchief. Oh. It's an eerie tooth. Thanks, Izumi. Maybe Izumi appears if you have jump scares on. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm like giving people half an experience because I'm playing without jump scares on. And I think they would be really interesting to see, maybe. But I just can't deal with them. Portraits of musicians are lined up on the walls. I can't really see their faces because spiderwebs are covering them up. There's an old piano here. It's much older than the one in the new building. The black mold makes that very apparent. I run my fingers over the keys. Do, re, mi. It still makes sound. Piano, huh? I had lessons when I was a child. I could play a few songs from Bear. I switched to electric guitar during my school years, though. Good to know. Can we go in here? It's locked. The door won't open. Okay. Okay, upstairs it is then. I don't think there's anywhere else we can go down here. I don't think we've been upstairs yet, right? Wait, what is over here? Locked door. Great. My face is... Oh, okay. It's just my face.
うん
A urinal with mold growing along its edge. There's something on top of the toilet near the flush handle. This is a dead moth. Not one, but two. Their corpses lie on top of each other. These bugs must have been here a while, seeing how dried out they are. How did they get in? The windows and doors are all shut. Bugs, huh? Such mysterious deaths. I wonder if they portend anything. I'm probably just overthinking things. One's thoughts tend to trend towards the macabre when pursued by a spirit. Well, bugs just makes me think of I can't remember her name. I see something else between the dead moths. No. I pick it up. It's an eerie tooth.
ここ
Anything? The toilet bowl is blackened and is emitting a nasty smell. I suppose it's because of all the mold. Well, let's not get too close to that. Goodness, as a doctor, seeing this level of filth on what is technically an instrument of hygiene rankles me. Yeah.
うん
Okay, same deal. I know now that there's... No. There's like a thing on the end, right?
うん
Yeah, here. There's a cupboard for cleaning supplies here, though ironically some mold is growing on the edge of the door. I open the door to find a plunger inside. This should unclog the drain. What drain? Let's keep it. It may be useful. Okay. Girls' bathroom next? Like go in order, right?
ふん
Hello, me again. My face is reflected in a dirty... I thought something was going to be there. Instead of the mirror, the spot below the sink piques my curiosity. I spot a small object with a mole growing on it. What an unpleasant sight. Should I bother picking this thing up? Oh, yeah, donning the rubber gloves I found earlier. I reach under the sink. What was that? I heard the sound of someone hitting the mirror and a mysterious voice as well. Don't tell me. Was someone on the other side of the mirror? I wait for a while, keeping my guard up. However, nothing happens. I inspect the things on the sink. Was this an Easter egg to NG? Because she was like trapped in the mirror, right? I pick it up with my hand. It's an eerie tooth.
よしいけそうだ
Yashiki and the others have leveled up. Your spirit has increased by 3. Yashiki and the other spirit has been restored. Oh my god, that's great. Alright.
ここ
Nothing here. Nothing here. Excuse me, sir. Nothing here. No. Let me out.
ここ
There we go. It's empty. Okay. It smells really moldy. Cough, cough. Okay. Nothing inside. Opening a cupboard kind of makes you nervous since you don't know what's inside. I mean, that's true. Oh man, I bet there's like so much cool stuff they could do without making it like a jump scare. They could like put like a thing here that kind of looks just like it would be the background, but then as you get closer to it, it like moves away. I just think that like people think jump scares are just like have to be like in your face, and they are sometimes, but they weren't all the time.
よし
Several old desks are lined up here. The desks are full of holes and the paint is peeled off. I take a peek in the drawer, though there's nothing inside.
よし。
I open the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. Okay. Empty rooms, empty rooms. Okay, there's nothing here. You know what's really bugging me is that I didn't look in that toilet. The last toilet in the girls' room, which is the same as the one downstairs. That's what's really fucking me up. I know I didn't look in it. Probably nothing, but because they didn't say anything when you came in here, so a toilet that has been stained. What the fuck is scale? Scraps of shred. Oh, this must be why the toilet's clogged. Oh, plunger. I push the plunger into the toilet bowl and then I pull it back with all my might. Several large bubbles rush to the water's surface and pop. A gurgling sound immediately accompanies them. The paper scraps have been successfully flushed. The toilet is no longer clogged. Okay, what does that do? Out of the blue, a single piece of paper floats to the top of the water. It's as if the scraps got flushed and then were reassembled into their prior form. I put on the rubber gloves I found earlier, that's really coming in handy, and carefully collect the paper. It's a torn notebook page. The ink is running, but it's still legible somehow. Now told me her secret. I felt my face turn red and I ran away. What should I do? Oh my god, did she, like, say she fancied her? Oh no. I still don't know how to respond to now. I don't know what to write. I'm bad with words. It's much easier to express myself with piano. I got called over by Izumi again. Now saved me, though. I'm grateful to her for that. It's been a while since we last talked. I hate the graffiti. I hate the milk. But what I hate the most is the Hanako of the toilet costume. They took away my uniform and forced me to wear the red skirt. They wouldn't give it back no matter how many times I begged. Izumi laughed at me. What was so funny? I want to tell now about Izumi. And I also want to give her a proper response to her feelings, but I didn't have the courage to write her a letter. Maybe I can say what I want if I meet her. So I told her I want to meet after school. Nao didn't come yesterday. What happened? Like the paper I found on the first floor, this must be part of Hanako Akai's diary. Details of her days with Nao are also written here. Their relationship seemed to have changed after Nao revealed her secret. How can these scraps of paper be in the old building's restrooms, though? They conducted an investigation right after her suicide. Logically speaking, these papers shouldn't be here. Could it be there's a non-human reason? Maybe an entity is trying to show them to me. Okay, I'm glad I went there. I was just suddenly thinking, like, the same one from below, so, and I didn't look at it, so I felt like a fool. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Now me. What was that? An image flashed through my mind along with the sound of water bursting and a person's voice. It was Horikoshi, face rigid with terror. Yashiki, you heard that, right? Where could the sound of water be coming from? No clue. Hold on, Diamond. Did you hear the... did you only hear the sound of water? What about the wailing? And Horikoshi? What are you talking about? I only heard the water. Diamond looks visibly confused. Seems like they're being honest. Am I the only one getting these visions? I think the water sound came from the hallway. Should we head there, Yashiki? Sure. I think the departed is like giving him more than anything else, you know? Like Diamond's getting what he can hear, but Yashiki's getting like more than that because the departed's like feeding them to him. I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry and check on that sound. I agree. We'll do that in the next one.